All right, welcome to Game 3 versus the Regina Bandits. We're going to try a whole bunch of stuff, getting on and off the Wi-Fi. It kicks you off after a couple minutes. Good first save there by Pellers early. Pellers with the rings going to dish this behind over for Radford. Radford making her way up the ice, puts this right up the middle, grabbed by Lenowich. Lenowich puts this over for Bella. Bella with it. Let's grab it. I guess maybe, did it go off her skate? I don't know, so I guess she double touched it, so this will come up to center ice. Bandits ring again. That only took about 30 seconds off the clock. Everything will just reset. Hopefully the stream will come out well. I'm just going to try to log on and off the Wi-Fi after every period, see if that does anything. I don't know. Other people can't get kicked off as well, so it's a timing issue or a data issue. This is 12 Thorson, puts on the brakes, cuts inside, backhand shot down low, goes wide, left. Radford with it, reverses it around to Nasmik. Nasmik puts this up for Lentwich. Going dead. That was an our buzzer though. Yeah. Blown dead by the ref. There's some confusion. The buzzer went actually on the rink over, and they blew it dead because of that. Oopsie poopsie there, but they're going to give us the ring at center ice. 9:03 remaining. 0-0 your score. Waldner steps into the circle. Waldner's going to put this over for Makarith. Makarith looks, pivots, puts it in. Finley grabs this. Finley shot scores. Sorry, I'm trying to get the clock kind of ready here. The remote scoring won't work. Nothing works in this arena. Loose ring at blue line. Put that up into the neutral zone. Picked up there by Adams. Adams throws, and this will be blown dead. Going to be Bandits ring here at center ice. So on comes Bella, Gordillo, Austin, Nasmik. I think that, yeah, I got everybody. And Davies, that bounced off the net, or the glass behind the net. Puts us down low, all alone. Pellers makes a good save short side. Pellers with the ring, puts us behind the net over for Davies. Davies off the boards, up high. Austin in a race to get it. Austin picks us up. Good job there by her. Now crosses the line. Nasmik with it, puts us over for Bella. Bella pivots, turns, puts this back over for Davies. Davies back up for Bella. Bella shot down low. I think that went wide. Some kind of reflection from the... Apologize for the reflection off the glass. These are Bandits with the ring now, skating up ice. Puts that over. Looking to enter to the zone. Finally does. Good checking there by Bella. Nasmik showed this up to Austin. Now picked off by the Bandits again. Circling back and around. Now they come in, one-on-one or one-on-two. They elect to hold. Fresh troops coming on for the Bandits. Around the net is number 8. Coming around, Seymour cutting through, gets through everybody. Backhand shot, that goes wide over top of the net. Shot clock down to 5. In front, all alone, one-timer, goes off a stick wide. I think it was Davies' stick. So throw this at the net, buzzer will sound. They rule that they bounced it off of Pellers before the shot clock expired, so it's 6:49 left into first. 1-0 the score, Manitoba. Out will come Finley, Morgan, Alyssa, Waldner, Radford. Along the side boards, Seymour again. skating into your living room, reverses it. Short side shot doesn't materialize. Bandits in the corner. Puts it down low, cuts in front, all alone scores. So the Bandits equalize it, and that'll make it 1-all with 6:31. That's your time to goal. Put back over for Wallner. Wallner bounces it off the boards for Morgan. Morgan in a lot of trouble. Gets ring stabbed there. I'll be blowing dead. Goalie ring for the Bandits. Skating on ice, throws it into center ice. Radford gets her again along the boards. Alyssa joins in. Now Morgan's in there. Now Alyssa down low. Alyssa comes up with the ring. Alyssa skating out wide, turns back. Puts this behind. Now puts it behind her. Back there, passes it in front to Finley. Finley in front. Morgan can't connect. Now go back into the corner off a stick. That'll go off another stick. Waldner there. Waldner trying to battle for loose ring. Now Alyssa upends her girls. Alyssa upended. How do you call that? How do you call that from back there? This is the ref that makes the call, not the one at the far end. That's his call to make. Terrible. So the ref, 90 feet away, decides she'll make a roughing call. The ref 6 feet away decided it was not roughing. So 15 Alyssa, 2 minutes roughing, time of the penalty, 5:29. What was a terrible call. Number 8 where it drops to 10. 10 comes in, quick shot down low. Well, that's a power play goal, time of the goal, 5:15. Coming in 15 seconds in on the power play. And that'll give the Bandits a 2-1 lead. Notice that the clock is just the estimate. I just can't keep up. This is Makariff with it. Makariff. Bandits come up with the ring here at center ice. Being checked by Adams. Pivots, turns. Bandits will make their way into our zone. Pivoting back now around behind the net. This is Hodges cutting across, looking to have a shot. Does get one off, scores. On a bit of a wobbler, not sure if it went off anything. Up and over the shoulder of Teller's high glove, and that makes it 3-1. Time of the goal, 4:37. Bandits at the ring. This is Radford. Radford looking to dish it off. He's going to put that in along the blue line. That'll put back for number 21, and away starts the Bandits. Breaking in, cutting around. Has some room. This is Martinson. Drops that from Muir. Muir's quick shot. Pellers makes that save. Rebound in front. Martinson basically stands up. She wasn't in the crease. That was an odd call. Pellers drops this behind the net. Nasmik puts that all the way down the ice. Gordillo, good pick up there by Gordillo. Gordillo puts on the brakes, tries to put that back. Nicely picked up by Radford. Radford puts this up for Finley. Finley holding it. This reflection is driving me bananas. It's off the glass. Puts on the brakes, number 3. I'll try to adjust this in the intermission. I'll just move the camera. Nasmik tries to make a play. Inside shot on Pellers. That's stopped. Pellers throws it. Intercepted there. Thorson all alone in front. Shot hits a post. Rolls back. And just decides to fall over dead. Thank goodness. Put up for Alyssa. Put around away, start the Bandits. Put up high at the center ice. Now put up. Finley grabs that in our zone, pivots away from pressure, puts that over for Nasmik. I think that was meant for Bella. Intercepted by Bandits. They put that back into the zone. Here's Thorson with it again. Thorson puts this down low. Bandits changing. Quick shot score. Found your goal 238. That makes it 4-1 Bandits early on here. Out for Manitoba's Mackworth, Waldner, Bella, Morgan. I think that's Alyssa down low. Yes. Bella loses the ring. That goes right to the Bandits, and away start the Bandits. Bandits coming in, almost had a breakaway. Reaches in. That was well played by the ref there. Count that right away. Goalie ring along the boards. Waldner with it. Blowing dead. This is going to be Bandits ring here. With 2:08 left to play. In the first 4-1 your score of Bandits. They jumped out early. On the ice, Waldner, Mackworth, Finley, Adams, Bree. Put right across, wide open, was the Bandit player. That never connected. Loose ring gathered up by somebody is going to be blowing dead anyways. Goalie ring. Don't understand how. I couldn't see the rings on the other side of the net, hidden by the ref. Mackworth within in the corner. Mackworth puts this up for Bree. Bree gets it. Bree skating up ice. Bree puts this in deep, gets by Adams, bounces off the boards, picked off by the Bandits. Adams makes a good checking play, tries to get that to Finley. She's checked. The Bandits start away. Ooh. That's going to be a penalty. Looks like it's going to be Adams heading to the box for the second penalty of the day for Manitoba. So Adams, 2 minutes tripping, time of the penalty, 1:33. Good penalty killers, Finley, Bree, Nasmik, and Davies. And we'll zoom out, no one needs to see it that close. Bandits skating around the net. Murr drops this back, cutting in front, shot, blocked by Nasmik. Nasmik tries to... There's nothing there. There's no avenue there at all. She puts this back to Davies. Bounces off the net. They're going to thankfully blow it dead. That said the Bandits were in the crease. So if 1:11 left to play here in the first, 4-1 Bandits jumped out to an early lead. Nasmik wraps us around. Davies had her back turned, so Bandits will regain possession. Puts this down low. Now cutting across. Pick play was set. Put this in. Tight. Good play by Davies to check the player there. That resulted in loose ring going to Nasmik. Finley, just barely staring out of the crease, puts this up for Nasmik. Nasmik checked right away. There's the Bandits. They jump on you really fast. 2-on-3-on-1 materializing shot. Pellers makes a save. Rebound. Thorson will grab this for the Bandits. Bandits making changes now. 56 seconds remaining in the penalty to Adams. This is Mayer. Mayer skating out wide. Has Hodges out far. Mayer drops it. Now picked up. Circling back, being watched by Davies. Coming around, shot clock down to 7. In front, bounced off her skates. Hodges tries to wrap around. Pellers will scoop this up. Pellers with the ring. Dishes this behind to Davies. Davies reverses it over for Finley. Finley forced back behind the net. That'll expire the period. So your score after 4-1 Bandits. 27 seconds remaining in the penalty. Adams, top of the second coming up. Too far for Bella. Too far for Bella. Oh, Bella does get it. Good job by number 2. Goes out to Gordillo. Oh, Bella does get it. Good job by number 2. Goes out to Gordillo. And that jump on this right away. Hodges puts that up the ice. That jump on this right away. Hodges puts that up the ice. Going in front. Shot. Hellers makes a very nice save. Trying to get rid of that glare. In front, backhand shot. Peller stops that too. 9:26 remaining. 5 on 5 now. The penalty to Adams has expired. Loose ring along the boards. Gordillo in a battle for it. But away start the Bandits again. She'll put that down low. Working across high, makes a move around Radford. Loses the ring. Loose ring picked up. Oh my God! This far side ref continues to make calls, and the inside ref is right there.
Training. She's just learning.
Don't make the calls if you're the far side ref. Who was that? Who won the box?
I think it was
No, Austin's still on the ice.
Radford.
Oh, Radford 2 minutes stripping time of the penalty. 9:09. Then the far side ref continues. Oh boy. And now the near side ref decides to make a call. I guess it resulted in a change of possession. Maybe that's why. So this will come all the way down. 84. It looks like it's going to be number 8. 2 minutes roughing. Time of that penalty, 9 minutes even. That's the worst camera angle possible. You know what? The glare is a little better here. Finley trying to get through the triangle. Can't. Puts that backside for Austin. Austin with it. Circling back. Austin has McGrath in front. Austin around with it again. Austin slides across. Finley shot blocked. McGrath with it. Over for Austin. Shot. That stopped. Oh, good pressure here by Manitoba. Start up the second. That'll be a 5 count. So 1:17 remaining in the penalty to Radford. 8:29 remaining in the period. 4-1 your score, Bandits. 1:29 remaining in the Bandits penalty. So it continues to be 4 on 4. Out will come Morgan, Bella. Macra stays on with Davies. This is Morgan with it. Morgan circling back. Has had Macra in front. That gets by Bella along the boards. Benoit jumps on that. Puts that up, and the Bandits get through that neutral zone very fast. Cutting back is 21. Drops that. Good checking there by Bella. It's forced out to the neutral zone. Morgan trying to jump on her girl. Now gets played back in. Back over to 11. 40 seconds remaining. Stolen by Bella. Bella puts us up for Macra. Oh, jeez. My skin of her teeth gets stabbed because it was a bit behind her. Puts that far across for Davies. Davies coming in. Sharp angle. Davies. Flip shot. Stop. Morgan in a battle for the ring. Blowing dead. And it's going to be Manitoba ring coming up with 7:33 remaining in the second period. 4-1 score. 22 seconds left in Radford's penalty. 34 seconds left in the Bandit penalty. On will come Nasmith, Finley, Alyssa, Waldner. Finley puts us over for Alyssa. This is Lentwich. Drops us back for Finley. Finley still with it. Puts us across. Nasmith, that gets by her. And Regina doesn't lose very many battles to loose rings. And they win both of those. And that'll get dumped back in. We're just going to have to live with that post. It's that or the glare. Cutting across is Thorson. Thorson with it. Now we're even strength. 5 aside. Shot on Pellers. That stopped. Pellers puts that up. Away starts Finley. Puts us up for Bree. Bree gets a stick on that. Maintain control in the neutral zone. Bree puts us down. Goes off for Lissa's stick. Lissa puts on the brakes. Lissa drops this for Bree. Bree with it. Sharp angle. Goes around to the side. Shot clock ticking down. Drops this for Finley. Finley with the shot offside of the net. Off the goalie, though. So it resets the shot clock. I don't know what's going on. Bella had it. Now it's goalie ring. I don't know why. This is Ouellette making her way up the ice for the Bandits. Puts us up to the neutral zone. Goes off a few sticks. Picked off by Waldner. Waldner, delayed penalty coming to the Bandits. Not sure what happened. Nasmik with it. Puts us back for Bella. In comes the fourth attacker. It's Adams. Bella with it. Back down for Nasmik. Nasmik to Bella in front to Adams. Can't get a stick on it. Lone dead. So you saw it there. The official call will be tripping. Time of that penalty is 5:53. That'll be number 2, it looks like, for the Bandits. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, Adams, Bella, Bree, Davies, Snackereth. Adams puts this over for Bree. Bree skating around the net. Has Bella in front. Bree cutting back. Adam going out wide. I guess Bree tried to center it there. Didn't happen. Bree does get it back in front. Adams. Nice save by the tender. Another penalty coming up to the Bandits. Adams a bit shaken up, holding her hip, but making her way back to the bench. So 3 on 2. The official call is 2 minutes roughing. Time of that penalty is 5:30. So it'll be 3 on 2. It's Austin, Lentwich, Finley, Makareth, Waldner. It's 5 on 3 for up to minute 36 here, because they still haven't put the second penalty on the board. And we're waiting for the second penalty. In the meantime, I'm going to get a drink. We're good to go. Go to good. Finley puts this over for Alyssa in Twitch. Austin. Back to Alyssa. Back to Austin. Back to Alyssa. Alyssa, get the shot! Back to Alyssa, shot, save. Throws it out wide. Alyssa gives chase, turns the ring over. Good job. Finley has it. Finley puts this over for Alyssa, tries to shovel it through. Alyssa with it, drops to Finley. Finley backhand shot. There's nothing there. Goaltender closed the gap. In front for Alyssa, shot, scores! Off a body, sticks in the net. Alyssa gets the power play goal coming at 4:50. So there's still a minute 21 left in the second penalty. I'll try to update here on the scoreboard. It is not 4, it's 4-2. And we're in the second period. Sorry, I know the time is off, but the score is good. So you're just waiting, they got a wipe. They didn't get another penalty, hey? They didn't have another penalty coming. They didn't get another penalty. So that 2 minutes is an oopsie? Oh, okay, there you go. All right, wasn't sure there. Looks like it came off. So it is 5 on 4. This is, that's gonna, blowing dead. I don't think the clock started. No, it didn't. So they're just gonna replay this at center ice. Sorry, folks, lots going on. Trying to log in and off the Wi-Fi. I'm trying to update the score because the score link will not work. Technology is awesome, but only when it works. That's gonna bounce us off the boards down low. Regina comes away with it, passed in front, 7 out wide now, being watched by Radford. Radford cutting around the net. Minute 4 remaining in their penalty. Thorson shot through traffic. Now comes out, puts this down low, centering pass. I don't think that really had a chance. Go up. This is Up for Alyssa, meant for Alyssa. Now gets intercepted there by the Bandits. They're going to make their way back in the zone. Circling around, Bandits changing. 35 seconds left. 9 barges her way in. There's a shot. Heller's got a piece of that. It may have hit the post. Tough to tell. Bounced off the boards. This will go to Alyssa. Alyssa centers that. Over for Radford. Radford puts this in deep to Bella. Bella drops this for Finley. Finley forced out wide. In front is Morgan. Morgan leaves the zone. She's going to go change. Finley's shot. That goes wide left. Ooh, tripped up by Bree. No call. No call on that one. Radford with it. Puts us up for Adams. Adams starting away. Manitoba's got a bit of momentum here after that power play goal. Puts us up over for Nasmik. Nasmik around the net. A lot of the girls are actually quite sick, to be honest with you. Shot in on net. Stopped by the Bandits netminder. He's going to throw this out shallow. Bandits get lucky there. They're going to say it's our ring. I don't know if they were in the crease, but they put away one there. That shallow throw would have resulted in a quick scoring opportunity. So Bree, Finley, Adams, Davies, somebody back down there. I think it's Nasmik. Yeah, Nasmik is your far D. Adams around the net. Adams with it. Throw up this for Bree. Bree slides it across, off a stick. Finley picks this up. Backside Adams just hops over her stick. Adams going to pick this back up. 2:46 remaining in the second. Pass over for Bree. That doesn't work. Up for Finley. Shot. Scores. As a netminder got caught napping, still looking at Bree. Came out to Finley and scores. Time of that goal is 2:40. That's an even strength goal. That'll make it 4-3. Go Bandits with it. Play that in deep in the corner. Right behind the massive pillar. Intercepted though. Nasmik bounces this off the boards. Bella in a race forward. Austin joins in. Now Nasmik. Bella comes away with it. Good job by Bella. Bella feeds this up. Beautiful pass for Austin. Austin back to Bella. Just bounced off her skate. Bella now. Oh. And another ticky-tacky calls. The penalties continue to mount. So that is going to be Bella. Let's see here. So Bella, 2 minutes tripping. Time of that penalty, 2:08. So that'll put the Bandits on the power play with just over 2 minutes remaining in the second. 4-3 your score Bandits. Now they jumped out to an early 4-1 lead. And Manitoba slowly fought their way back. Bandits in front. Waldner deflects that pass. Bandits come up with that. They're going to say they were in this crease, so it is going to be Pellers with the ring. Pellers drops this behind the net. Putting on the break is Makareth. Makareth skating up ice. Turned away, now puts this up for Waldner. Waldner making some moves. Puts this back for Makareth. Well, you don't need forwards to break out, apparently, you just need defense. Makareth, though, being hounded. Makareth puts this in for Morgan. Morgan picks this up, has some free ice in front of her. Morgan walks in, tries to put this over for Gordillo in a wide open net. And that'll end the period on a really good scoring chance by Manitoba. Or no, not yet. Minute 25, sorry. I guess the shot clock buzzer went off. I don't know why the goalie got the ring. Lots of weird stuff happening today. Pass, Makareth gets a stick on that. Is going to turn it over. Dumps this in. Back to grab it's the Bandits. This is Bork with it, playing that up. Bounces off the stick, now recentered. Played back in by Bork. Bandits will get this in deep and go to work here with 57 seconds remaining in the second period. 4-3 your score. 45 seconds remaining in the penalty to Bella. Shot clock down to 8. 7 puts this down low. short side, bounces off of Peller's pad. She's going to grab this, scoop this up with 40 seconds left, tosses this out in the corner for Makarith. Makarith puts this up for Waldner. Waldner over for Makarith. Makarith in for Finley. Finley does get this. Puts this over for Lentwich. Lentwich pass. There's going to be a penalty. That's probably a penalty. Dumps that in the zone. Delayed penalty coming. That's going to be Lentwich. 2 minutes hooking. Time of that penalty, 15.7 seconds. And that'll be a 3-on-2 for 8 seconds. Which is really unfortunate. We just needed 8 more seconds off the clock. Which is a long time in delayed penalty, I guess. But so we have Radford and Nasmith trying to kill off the 3-on-2. Pass back. Gets a shot off, deflected wide. That'll spring Bella out of the penalty box, bring 3 in the zone. And with 3 seconds left, try to throw, that's way wide. That was over the top of the net. And that'll end the period. So after 2, 4-3 with 1:44 remaining in the penalty for Lentwich. Top of the third coming up. Pass in front, that goes in the crease. So welcome to the start of the third here. 4-3 Bandits, 1:35 left in the penalty. Put off, ground a breakaway coming in, all alone, shot scores. Well, the Bandits strike early, that'll be a power play goal. 1:23 remaining in that penalty. So time of that goal, 9:39. That'll make it 5-3, restored the 2-goal lead for the Bandits. Really unfortunate. On will come Finley, Waldner, Makarith, Austin. Far forward behind the net there is Bree. They got to take the penalty off the board. The penalty's still up. That's what we're waiting on. So this is Waldner with it, bounces this off the boards. Picked up by Finley. There's a few people reached in there. Finley skating around. That's Bree up high. Austin in front. Bree, or no, dropped it for Bree. Bree feeds it back to Finley. Finley shot down low. Steered aside, coming up into the Bandits. I'm trying to dodge the pole in my face just like you are. Put this in deep. Good deep there by Makarith. Take away Martinson's chance. So 9:05 remaining. It's Makarith, Waldner, Finley, Austin, Bree. Yeah, Bree still. Put wide. That'll get by Hodges. Hodges in the corner. Coming in front. Drops that. In front. Back for Hodges. Hodges backhand doesn't materialize. Finley's going to skate behind the net. Bandits don't really care if they go through the crease. I'm starting to notice that. They'll take the short route. Doesn't matter. They'll take the 5-second count. Which is good. I mean, rather than not break it out. Played into the neutral zone. Played back up. Intercepted by Makarith as that went up a body. Checked. Now goes all the way down to the opposing blue line. Played back in. Makarith. It's like a game of ping pong. This is Finley with it. Finley puts this in deep for Austin. Austin for Bree. Bree tries to get a shot. Does. Down low. Kicked out wide by the tender. Put up high for the Bandits. Bandits will look to try to split the D. Loose rings. Bella overskates. Now gets it back. Plays this up for Bree. Bree holds. Looks. Puts this in deep. Just behind Gordillo. Bandits intercept that and make their way back up the ice. Now put back in, far side of the boards. Nasmik there, checking, contesting that ring. You can't see anything because I can't see anything. No one can see anything. Dangerous play developing here. Bandits will come in, get a shot. Peller steers that aside. They're going to say 4 in for the Bandits. 4 in for the Bandits. So this will come out to center ice, I believe. But sorry, I have messages. It's like loading data. I have no idea what the hell that means. I think it's breaking. Down low, Bella with it. Drop. Lissa over for Bella. Shot off the glide in the corner now. Good. Lissa finish off the. Put up the turn. Gets a shot. Over for more. Or Austin, sorry. Austin back to Finley. Austin with it. Austin with it. Drops it back to Finley. Finley in front. Goes off Austin's skate. Turcotte with it. Puts this up. Accurate. Finley. That was awesome. Finley's shot. Nice there by the Regina netminder. 6:38 remaining to play here in the fourth. 9-4 your score. A bit of a shootout. Oh, Green, Adams, Mick, Davies. Oh, that's pretty. For where they just the other team so that we can't possibly get out of the ring or the circle, and they handed it right to and they scored. Nasmik. 9-5 your score for the Regina Bandits. It was a quick shot. Pollers comes across, makes a nice save. Picked up. Bandits with 8 stages of the game. Coming in, another. Pellers was just scooped. Davies bounces this off the rolling ring. Picked up now by Davies, feathered over. Is it? Lissa, Bandit. Penalty now. China. So 2 minutes. Okay. No, I don't know. It might have been 50. 4:53. Finley, Morgan, Radford. Who the heck is hiding there? The loose ring bounces off. Finley. And they're flying up ice. I mean, in front. Up, takes out a few people. Finley starts away. Up goes behind more to the zone. Forces a wide on it. Now 11. That's the zone. Up by Pellers. Plays it out. into the neutral zone. Cordell to Waldner. Over for Hello. Slides this on backhand shot by just goes over the top of the net. She puts her hands over her head. Top rebound to the crease. Boards. For some reason, the far backside ref keeps calling all the penalties, which is why. Well, they're 2 minutes roughing. Time of that penalty. Trying to go well, not on the power play. Around the triangle center. It looks like they're pretty contentious. There is no to reset the shot clock at 9 seconds. Puts this up for Bella. Back over for Davies. Backer has a Bella wide open in front. Oh, and we give it to Bork instead. That is not the girl we were looking. 2:43 remaining here in the shot. Same bloody thing as Bella. Waiting for the call here. I think this. Be 2:32, and that'll be in 50. If it stays, Manitoba go on the power play in front of the net now. Adams with the Adams puts this Finley. Net is empty for Manitoba, so the fourth attack back down low. Nasmik up high. Back to Adams. Adams tries to get that in tight for Radford. Finley with it. Behind the too far. Play give and go. We'll just let him work it out. Shot blocked. Comes out. Comes in. Run a breakaway shot. He's back to get in the net. Hitting in the penalty. Then they go on the power play. Finley just missed Adams, who was all alone on a breakaway. He got a penalty coming. Slashing is the call. Who's that on? Waiting to see who this is on.
Adams.
Shot. Penalty, not us.
Yeah.
Shot scores. So their second of the game down low. Sorry for the confusion. Regina got the penalty, not Adams. Adams went to the bench. Regina played to the penalty box. And there's a okay, in a minute four. Trying to get it going out wide. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Davies in a battle for it. Can't get it. Fires. A minute 5. Manitoba will start away. Put up for Davies. Davies in for Alyssa. Alyssa too far for Bree, who picks it up on the far side of the blue line. for Finley. Finley over for Bree. Bree shot blocked. Loose ring. Pass goes up 7, which is near Bandits. Finley up for Bree. Bree back to Alyssa. Alyssa shot. That's the tender. Good play. Good ring move. Manitoba there. They're just playing give and go. And then finally going dead. Goalie ring. She already had the ring. How's the goalie ring when she already has it?